guys, it's Proud Cat Lover, and today I'm going to show you one of the ways that I trim my cat's claws. And I've been doing it ever since I got Blossom, like a couple of years after I had Blossom, because when I was younger, I wasn't allowed to trim nails. My parents did that. But here's Roxanne, and there's her little bald poochie, her little stomach. And I'm going to show you, this is normally what I do with my cats. I lay them down between my legs, either with or without a blanket. And I kind of just pet them, get them relaxed, and you can see she's used to it. Next thing I do is I would spread, each claw out one by one, and I'd look at it, see if it needs trimmed. And with Blossom, he's a little different, but I already trimmed his claws. He'll actually stick his paws up in the air, which, kind of like this, he'd stick it up like that while you're trimming it. It's pretty hilarious, just because he gets so relaxed. I don't think I can trim the nails while holding my phone and videoing it, but this is pretty much what I'd be doing. I'd go through all the claws at the front, and of course you want to avoid the quick, which is the pink part of the claw right here, so I'd only take off, come on, well, I'd only probably take off about this much, that little tip right there that's the sharp end. And then with her back claws, I probably, depending on how long they are, I normally clip them sideways. I use nail clippers. Some people say to use nail trimmers that are for pets. But I have been, like I said, doing this for 10 years with nail clippers, and I have never had problems. The claws look normal. Everything. So I'll trim her claws after this. But you can see she kind of gets annoyed after laying here a long time, because she's like, okay, I'm done putting up with you to get it done, or I'm going to take off. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do, guys, trimming my nails. I wish I could, hold the camera while trimming just to give you an idea, but I can't because I have to use one hand to hold the claw out, and I have to use one hand to do the trimming, so that just wouldn't be safe. It'd be stupid. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching my quick little video on one of the ways that I trim nails. I know some people's cats will not let you do this. Don't growl at Blossom. Don't growl at Blossom, that's mean. Wasn't even doing anything to you, you meanie. Some people's cats will not let them do this. I've been doing this with them ever since they were kittens. I've had all my cats since they were kittens. I don't trim my outdoor cat's nails because obviously that's a given. You don't trim outdoor cat nails. They have to be able to defend themselves somehow and climb trees and stuff. So that's what I would do. Some people, and you can grab them by the scuff, I'm not being mean to her. Some people will let their cat sit like this, and they'll be in front of the cat, and they'll hold the claws, and trim them like that. But the cat easily can jerk its paw out of your hand, as when they're laying down, it's a little bit easier to hold on to their arm and stuff. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and okay, guys, so I just got done trimming her nails, and I wanted to throw some stuff in because I forgot to talk about it. One precaution that you're going to have to deal with when you're using nail clippers, I don't know if it's the same way with nail clippers that are actually made for pets that are the circular ones, but you have to be very careful to not accidentally clip any of their pads. Because when I was young, there was one time when I went to trim, and I was doing it sideways, which I don't ever do anymore. I always do it, I always hold them this way. But one time I was trimming the nail this way, and the very bottom of the clipper actually caught one of the cat's paws and made it bleed a little. I put hydrogen peroxide on it and it healed up real quick, but that's one thing you want to avoid is don't trim the pads even. Yeah, I know it's going to be on accident. And if you accidentally do, if you're using nail clippers, then just put hydrogen peroxide if you got any. Or just wash it with water real good, make sure it stops bleeding, hold a piece of, toilet paper or something on it. Another thing that I was going to mention, another thing I was going to put in is how to lay the cat down and how to relax it before you lay it down. So I'll get to that. Okay, so when you're getting your cat relaxed to flop it over onto its back, obviously that's not a normal position. It doesn't like that. You'll want to pick it up like this. Just kind of hold it, get it comfortable and everything. Kind of take it, hold it by the scuff so it doesn't squirm, and just lay it down until it relaxes. Unless it's like Roxanne where you don't have to do that, she'll just lay here. But do that, and if it doesn't like being in that position, don't trim the nails like that. Just hold it like this, have your knee here. Hold onto its body with your elbow. That way you have control of the whole arm, and it's not going to have a chance to get out of here because it's right up against your body. You can hold the claws like this if you're good with your left hand. I am. You can trim, clip the claws like that. If you're not, Just switch to the other knee, hold it against your body, and trim with the right hand, if you're not good with your left hand. So that's some of the ways. Also, what I do sometimes with bigger cats is I'll kind of put them over my shoulder like this, and then I'll lay them down. And Roxanne's probably getting really annoyed with me because she's like, okay, enough demonstrating. That's with my youngest brother's cat, Toby. He's over 17 pounds. So he isn't comfortable with me cradling him and then laying him down because he's so big. So I put him over my shoulder and then I lay him down. And he's a lot more comfortable. He feels a lot more secure because he's against my body, and then I'm holding onto his back, as where I'm like this, and then I grab his scuff and he'll tense up like, what are you doing to me? So that's just some ways that you can go about trimming nails. Like I said, what I like doing is having them secure against my body so that I can hold on to them and not squeeze them, but firmly hold them so they're not going to take off and me accidentally trim too much because their paw just rips out of my hand. That's one thing you have to worry about when you're just holding on to a paw, and especially hind feet. I'll move this. Especially with hind feet, if you can get them laying on their side like she's doing, that's another way to trim them. But they easily can just yank the foot out of your hand, or they can kick you, or they can, if your cat likes to bite, they could reach forward and bite your hand. So I just like trimming them, and sometimes with one of my cats, I have where I hold their shoulder blades with my feet, like this. And I'll hold their shoulder blades so I can clip their feet, their hind legs, so that they can't reach forward and bite me. Because I have one cat that used to love trying to bite me when I would trim her nails. So that's just some tips that I've personally learned over the years. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this little bonus clip, and have a good day.